Hi guys, this is Chrissy B, and today we're going to be reviewing OnePlus's latest offering to its OnePlus One fans, which is the Oxygen OS 2.1.4, or also you could call it the 5.1.1 update to the existing Oxygen OS users. It's really stable. That's the first thing that I wanted to point out. It's really stable and it can be used as a daily driver. And I would recommend people to go ahead and use this as a daily driver because I've been using this device for the past 8 hours now, and I had no problems, nothing whatsoever. So swiping towards the left will actually reveal Shelf, which will display the most recently used applications and of course the most frequently contacted people on your contact list. And you could also add a couple of more widgets to make them, to making sure the information that you need every day, or to go ahead and just look at the calendar every now and then. So that's Shelf. It's actually a pretty cool way of looking at information that you need the most, and you could tweak everything right from the the image that is displayed on the top to the applications that are displayed at the bottom. So that's Shelf, and let's move on to the camera part of the phone's software. So the camera is now tweaked to perform at its best. Earlier we had a lot of problems with the OnePlus cameras because there was this weird line halfway through the photo, and it made it look as if like a photo being clicked from two different cameras. So I had the problem, and now that problem has been fixed. So there are no two shades of the same photo anymore on the same frame. So it's just one solid photo, and unfortunately we don't have the ability to take the raw photos on this version of Android. So I'm not really sure why did they take that off, but then I really miss that option of taking raw photos and uploading them on my computer and editing them from there on. So you have the slow-mo option this time, and you also have the time lapse along with your regular photos. So the focusing is done pretty nice, and also you have the exposure option right here, which you could change to click really beautiful photos. So that's about the camera application. There's definitely an improvement, and I definitely like the new camera that the OnePlus is offering with the Oxygen OS. But then what I did not like is the fact that they did not include an option for you to change the color temperature of your screen. But then you get this really cool dark theme which will let your settings menu look like a really dark place to be at, and it looks really nice. I like that. So you can actually change it to the light theme by clicking on customization and just doing this, and it'll go back to your regular white theme. So I like keeping the dark theme on. And you could also change the accent color, so you could just switch to another color. Let's say I want to choose the cyan color. Just click on OK, and that's it, it's done. So let's quickly jump on to the About phone, and as you can see, it's running 5.1.1, the latest one, which was launched on the 22nd or the 23rd of January 2016. So that's pretty much it about this particular Android version. And also there are a couple of things that I noticed which I thought were really missing in this operating system. I cannot scale down the DPI of the screen, so I'm not really making use of the real estate that I have. So I could use the screen size to view a lot more information than what I'm able to right now, but then unfortunately I cannot change or do nothing about it because there are no options for me to scale down the the DPI, which I could in Cyanogen OS or in the Cyanogen Nightlies. So that's one thing. And another thing is that it does not come with native root support, so we still have to figure out how to go ahead and root this version of Android because this time they don't actually let you flash this ROM using TWRP. So you cannot flash this ROM using TWRP. I'm not really sure why, but then this time they want you to change your recovery first, and then go ahead and download the file, and then put the file on the disk. Put the file on your phone's memory, and then go through OnePlus One's custom recovery, and then flash the file from their custom recovery. I'm not really sure why did they not make a TWRP flashable package. Not really sure why, but then yeah, so I had to change my recovery for that now. and I'm no longer using TWRP. I'm rocking the OnePlus One's custom recovery, so I'm going to change that very soon. Now, talking about other things like the usability and the most important thing, which is the gallery application, which does not exist at all, makes me feel a little upset because I wasn't expecting this after an year. When we're actually waiting for Marshmallow, and we still end up getting an update which half of the world received an year ago. So that's pretty much it. Guys, there are no changes, nothing whatsoever in terms of the aesthetics. They all look the same. No big deal. This time they also included a lot of wallpapers. So if you're a big fan of wallpapers, please go ahead and do check them out. You have a lot of wallpapers included. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Please let me know if you like this video. And I'm going back to CyanogenMods 12.1 because they offer screencast, they offer the gallery application, they also offer the options to actually scale down your screen's resolution, or your application's resolution, whatever you want to call them. So it'll just make the phone look really cool, and also you'll be able to see a lot of things. You'll be able to view web pages in full screen mode, or yeah, you could consume a lot of content off of that 5.5-inch screen, right? So that's pretty much it about the Oxygen OS, which has just been out. So please let me know if you like this video in the comment section below. And I know I've said this a couple of times, but then before I end this, one last thing that I want to talk about was the fact that you cannot change the color temperature of the sky on the screen. So I cannot make my screen look like a Super AMOLED screen, which I was able to earlier with the new OS that they launched. So that's a bummer. So that's pretty much it, and you have a fantastic day ahead, guys. So in case you want to go ahead and check out things, you could always do that, but then it's all the same, no big deal. But then my final verdict is that yeah, Cyanogen OS is much better than Oxygen OS, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day ahead. Bye bye.